Napoli kick off 2023 with a bit of a stinker as they finally lose a bloody game. Is the title race back on? We'll take a look at that and more next. That's right, folks, back again on a prediction video today. We look forward to match number 17. That's right, over in Serie A, and we'll get to that in just one second. If you're new, where you've been, smash your subscribe button back. All things Serie A related, Paparazzi related, world football related. We're all here, boys. Under Walruski, that's right. Of course, Serie A was back with a bang. Napoli, of course, losing for the first time this season. Of course, will the chasing back make up for the lost ground here, or will it still be heading its way to Napoli? We'll take a look at all of it in a second. Of course, people shout out about VIPs. They are the patrons, of course. But anyway, disclaimer: we are recording on potato, a couple of cans here for the audio, and hamsters for the computer. We are on bare bones, so please forgive the ugliness and hinkiness of these videos. Now, we are not back to full strength at all by a long shot, but we are back live and hopefully going to create some sort of system here over the next few weeks. But let's get cracking. Bring you back to what we're talking about. We're talking about this. It's Serie A, of course. Now, we missed one. We missed one, didn't we? Of course we did. And hopefully you guys were good enough to still do your Serie A predictions for the last time. I did put a little notification out there, but you may or may not have done. So anyway, I did. I was a good boy and still did them because I'm in a competition here, guys. But anyway, these were the results. So let's have a look at the results, not my picks. And then we'll look at the Super Brew. Let's just kind of do it like that. Anyway, so my boy Sampdoria finally 2-1 win over Sassuolo. AC Milan 2-1 win over Salernitana. Of course, Ochoa, World Cup superstar, in the goal now between Salernitana. Draw between Torino and Verona. Atalanta 2-2 draw. It's a bit of a shocker, that one there, wasn't it? Roma 1-0 win over Bologna. Lazio lost to Lecce. Fiorentina with a draw against Monza. Juventus 1-0 win over Cremonese. 1-0 win for Inter over Napoli, big one there. And Udinese 1-1 draw against Empoli, of course. This is what the table looks as of right now. Napoli running away with it still. I don't know about the title. What you doing there, pal? Get back. I think my mouse is like uber sensitive. We've got the basic of basicness at the moment. So let's take a longer look at the Super Brew. Now this is the Spanish one, so let's hop on over. Come on in. Show me what you got. Now again, a lot of you guys might not have taken full advantage of this, but we are going to have a look at it. So some people were good boys and they got in there. Look at that. Tremendous stuff. I got 7.5 points. Not great. Pupukake was there. Vincent Hong was there. Oh, look at it. That was a great turnout. So respect to you all guys for doing your business. Kieran London, Dan, Oxlade, 17, Mo, Wembley. All you guys did fantastic. If you see your name, make sure you smash the old thumbs up to register your scores there. And of course, we don't really have the leaderboard, do we? Yeah, I'm recording this fresh as a daisy. So realistically, it was pointless really going to the Super Brew, but I wanted to know where we all are. So kicking off forward, if you want to get involved, cut your fortune Italy picks. Hopefully we're going to get back to some more fluidity over the next few weeks. So just stick by me here. I tell you what, it's going to be great though. Once it's all dust is settled, I don't know if it'll be this season, but next season is going to be absolutely fucking fantastic. The content's going to be coming out my ears with a hopefully a dedicated place to record and all that kind of stuff. That's if. A lot of ifs and buts and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, we're here now to talk about these games coming at you this coming weekend. So let's jump in the deep end and have a look at it then. What's going on here? What's going on here, you Fangito? Is that going to do it again? Okay, I think we're good. I think we are good. We are good to rock and roll. Let's get rid of that guy. So here we go. Italy, it's Fiorentina, it's Sassuolo. It's coming at you this coming Saturday, the 7th of January. Let's take a look at it then. Play each other according to my eyes. My eyes say 18 times 2013, 6 wins for Fiorentina, 6 wins for Sassuolo. We've got 6 draws, of course. Fiorentina, though, unbeaten in the last 6, 83% form for them right now. Sassuolo, just 1 win in 6, 70% form for them right now. They actually could be in a relegation fight. But of course, coming at you last time around at Fiorentina, it was a 2-2 draw way back in December 2021. They also played each other this season on Boxing Day, of course. 2-1 win it was to Sassuolo in Sassuolo. Is that correct? It is. It looks like it's correct. Anyway, Fiorentina pick up a draw with Monza most recently. Sassuolo with a 2-1 loss against Sampdoria. The odds here 10-7 on is your Fiorentina. 14-5 is your 4-1 is your away win here. We are backing a 1-0 win for Fiorentina here. Sassuolo, bit of a rough patch right now. Will they bounce back and fast? Udinese, they are going to take on Juventus in Turin. Played each other 55 times in 1984. 38 wins for Juventus, 9 wins for Udinese, 8 draws of course. Udinese, 42% form for them right now, unbeaten in the last 3. Juventus unbeaten in the last 6 in 92% form for them. Heading heading into this. Last time around, over in Turin, it was a 2-0 win for Juventus back in New Year's, January, 15th of Jan 2022. That was last season. Of course, Juventus with the 1-0 win over Cremonese. That was most recently. Of course, Udinese with the draw against Empoli. The odds for this one, though, Juventus are 4-3 on for the victory, 11-4 is the draw, 10-3 is the away win here. Of course, no brainer here. 2-0 win for Juventus. They're up into third right now. They can actually go second with a win for themselves. The Allegri factor is prime time. Meanwhile, Monza up against Internazionale. Currently find themselves in fourth. A win for them. They could actually go second. Played just the one time, of course, 2020. Of course, it was a win for Inter. We'll talk about that shortly. Of course, Monza just 42% form for them right now. 2 wins in the last 6. Up against the Internazionale side, unbeaten in the last 6 games. 92% form for them. Only 5 of the last 6. The last match between two sides was a friendly. Doesn't really count. But Monza with a draw against Fiorentina. Most recently, Internazionale with a big 1-0 win over Napoli to open up the title race. Of course, the odds right here right now. We got 70-4 for Monza. 60-5 is your draw. 7-4 on is your Internazionale. We're back in, of course, into with a 3-0 win for them to keep the heat at the top of the table. Meanwhile, Ochoa's Salernitana up against Torino, of course, coming to this coming Sunday, the 8th of Jan. Played to the 12 times in 1987. 4 wins for Salernitana, 6 for Torino, 2 draws, of course. Salernitana, though, without a win in the last, 6 games at the very least. Torino, though, 67% form, unbeaten in the last 6, picking up 4 draws and a couple of wins again. Don't read too much into that form. It does include friendlies, I imagine. But last time I mentioned that in Salernitana, it was a 1-0 win for Torino back in April 2022. Salernitana with a 2-1 loss against Milan. Torino with a 1-1 draw against Verona. And like I said, a lot of friendlies. Played 4 over the break. So don't read too much into it. But the odds for the game here, we've got Salernitana 5-2 for the victory. 65 is your way win. And 20-10 is your draw here. We are back in the draw here as well. 0-0 in the end. Ochoa with a clean sheet. That is right. Lazio up against Empoli. They need to bounce back, don't they? Lazio, they're falling down the table to 5th at the moment. Now these two sides have 26 times in 1987. We've got 16 wins for Lazio, 4 for Empoli, and 6 draws as well. Meanwhile, coming at you the last time around, the form, Lazio 50% form for them right now, 1-3 and lost 3 up against the Empoli side, just 1 defeat at the past 6, 67% form for them heading into this. Last time around, they're over in Roma. It was in Rome. It was a 3-3 draw back in January 2022. Lazio, I believe, unbeaten against Lazio, Empoli over the last 13 matches. Empoli with a draw against Udinese, Lazio with a 2-1 loss against Lecce, of course, but the odds for the game, we have 20-11 on is your Lazio, 3-1 is your draw, 5-1 is your away win. That's, of course, Empoli. We're backing a 2-0 for Lazio here, bouncing back, moving up the chains here, and closing in on Champions League once again. Spezia up against Lecce. Let's take a look at this badge arena on Sunday as well, January the 8th. Now these two sides have played to the goals. My ass 8 times, 2006, 2 wins for Spezia, 3 for Lecce, 3 draws, of course. Spezia, though, just 1 defeat past 6, 67% form for them right now. Up against the Lecce side, just 1 defeat past 6, 79% form for them heading into this. Again, don't read into the form too much. It's kind of fake form. But last time I played that, of course, these two sides in Spezia in the league, it was a 1-1 draw back in the Serie A back in December 2018. However, Lecce with a 2-1 over Lazio, big win it was for them, especially with the 2 draw against Atalanta. Big result for them as well, as they flex their muscles and try to stay clear of that drop zone. Meanwhile, the odds for this game, we have Spezia 31-20 for the victory, 20% draw, and 50-8 is your away win here. It's tight on the bookies here. Going to go with a draw myself, point apiece, right down the middle. Next, of course, is my boys, Sampdoria up against Napoli. Let's take a look at this badge arena back in, of course, on Sunday. Played the 44 times in 1983, 8 wins for Sampdoria, 27 wins for Napoli, and we've got 9 draws, of course. Sampdoria, though, unbeaten the last 5. That's a lot of lies. 67% form for them right now, up against the Napoli side, who've lost 3 on the spin. Again, form, fake form. Last time around in Sampdoria was a 4-0 win for Napoli back in September 2021. Of course, Napoli did lose, though, last round to Inter. Prior to that, they lost to Lille and Villarreal. Fake. Up against the Sampdoria side, who did pick up a win against Sassuolo. Big win for them as well. The odds, though, for this, we have 30-2 is your Sampdoria, 50-4 is your draw, and 5-2 on is your, of course, your Napoli. And force, I'm very happy with Sampdoria's big win last time around, but of course, I don't see it happening again here. 2-0 win for the Napoli, the leaders, and of course, getting back to winning ways once again. Next, of course, the game of the day, game of the weekend is AC Milan against Roma, of course, come at you at over in Giuseppe Meazza. Played 64 times in 1983, 25 wins for Milan, 19 wins for Roma, and 20 draws, of course. Milan, though, 42% form for them right now, winning twice at the last 6 because the Roma side just 1 defeat past 6, 67% form for them heading into this. Last time around, they're over in Milan. It was a 3-1 win for Milan back in January 2022. In fact, Milan unbeaten against Roma over the last 5, pick up 4 wins and a draw to boot. Roma, though, pick up a 1 over Bologna, Milan with a 2-1 win over Salernitana. But the odds for this one, we have Milan 5-4 on for the victory, 60-5 is your Roma, and 13-5 is your draw. We are backing, of course, Milan to win this one, unfortunately, as Mourinho's Roma take the L on this one. Verona taking on Cremonese, come out on Monday, January the 9th. Now, these two sides have played each other 16 times in 1988, 6 wins for Verona, 5 wins for Cremonese, 5 draws, of course. Verona, though, without a win in the last 6 of its Cremonese side, also without a win in the last 6, as both sides look to bounce back and fast. Last time I played that, of course, in Verona, it was a 1-1 draw back in Serie B back in November 2018. Cremonese with a 1-0 loss against Juventus most recently. Verona with a draw against Torino. But the odds here, we have Verona even Stevens, of course, 23-10 is your draw, 14-5 is your away win. So the hosts are favoured here. Going to give it to them as well. 1-0 win for them to take 3 points and move up the ladder. They are bottom, remember, they're bottom and they're going down at the moment. But this would be a good result for them up against one of the other relegation sides who are just above them. And then wrap it up. It's Bologna up against Atalanta. Coming at you over in Bologna. Played each other 38 times in 1986. 8 wins for Bologna and 90 wins for Atalanta. 11 draws, of course. Bologna, though, 67% form for them. Now winning 4 of the last 6 up against the Atalanta side. Just 1 defeat past 5. 58% form for them. Heading into Bologna, though, picking up a last time around was a 1-0 win for Atalanta back in March. Way back when. Bologna picking up a 1-0 loss to Roma. Atalanta with that shaky draw against Spezia, of course. But the odds here, we have 12-5 is your Bologna, 11-10 is your Atalanta, who are, where are they? Where are they? In 7th right now. And the draw is coming at you at 12-5. What have we got here? We're going to go with a win for Atalanta. That's right. 2-1 win. Take the 3 points. And again, moving the chains as well. Don't forget, if it comes out on top the way I predicted here, the table will look like that. So it'll be Napoli leading Milan, Juventus, and then Inter. Of course, Roma dropping out of the European spots into 7th. Verona, Sampdoria, and Cremonese going down. That's, of course, my take. Don't forget your take. Cut Fortress Italy picks. And again, just bear with us here as we ride through some bumpy ground. Here we'll go through some bumpy ground. It'll be like this for a while. But I'm making do as I've got it. So just stick by with me, hang in there. Eventually, we'll get to better times, better sailing, better recording, and better videos. But until then, guys and girls, subscribe, thumbs up. I'll see you soon for the next one.